Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, so a lot of people are talking right now about how the Xbox Series X is not going to have any exclusives for the first year. And a lot of people seem kind of worried about this or if it's a bold strategy. And I think that this has been really kind of their plan for quite a while now. And I think we're going to talk about that today and kind of go into it. Other than that, we're also going to open up something cool from Limited Run Games. So it's going to be a fun episode today, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Hey, real quick, before we get started, I just want to remind everybody that we are still doing the Nino Kuni giveaway for all of the month until the beginning of February. So if you're subscribed, you're going to get 5 extra entries, and every like and comment that is has your name attached to it for this month up until February on any of my videos is going to give you extra entries, as well as the link in the description below, which I will have. Also, if you want to see what's in that bad boy, I did a video about it. Check it out. It's really cool, so you get to see what you're going to be getting. Anyway, without further ado, back to your regular scheduled programming. So the Xbox Series X has been reported here recently that they are not going to have any console exclusives for the first year. And a lot of people are like, this is a bold strategy, or is this going to work? And I think that this has actually been in the works for really quite a while. I mean, the big thing that happens when a console comes out is you have to have that like major launch, right? That launch title. I mean, Super Mario 64. I mean, just something that just really catches you and grabs onto you. Sonic Adventure. But Xbox has always been kind of hit or miss. I mean, I love my Xbox One. If you're an Xbox player, I'm sure you do too. But I mean, I got Xbox One on launch day, and I got Dead Rising, I guess 3, and it was alright. I mean, nothing to really write home about. But the major thing here is Xbox has always been pushing their Game Pass, and here in the next generation, they're going to be pushing xCloud huge. Now, I've already done a video earlier about how I'm not a big fan of the cloud gaming, but I also said in that video, if you watched it, that I'm pretty sure Xbox is the one that has it on lock. And when we're talking this cloud gaming, it doesn't matter what console you have, as long as you have something to play it with, because all of the computing is done off site. That being said, Xbox is really priming up to try to get memberships to these subscription services. Now, it's no not known fact that a lot of consoles actually lose out in the beginning. It's not like you're trying to make your money on the console itself. You're selling the console so you can make your money on the games. Now, Sony obviously excels with this because, I mean, let's face it, Sony's first-party games are amazing. And God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, I mean, like, they blow your mind. And this is coming from a guy who I mostly play on my Xbox One X. I mean, Microsoft really, they got Gears of War. Me personally enjoy Gears of War, the Halo series. I'm not a big racing guy, so Forza's never been like my big deal. But I mean, if you're talking exclusives, I mean, first off, Nintendo is gonna win, yeah. But PlayStation really has kind of the market on powerful console exclusives. I mean, that's what they do. Microsoft's never. I mean, they're trying and they're buying up studios and they're making a big difference. And I think next gen some huge stuff's gonna come down the pipeline. That being said, you sell one console for what are they nowadays? $400 or $500 for these premium consoles. The Xbox Series X. A lot of people are speculating price. I mean, let's just, for the sake of argument, say it's $550, whatever. $550. You've sold this console, and then every game you sell, of course, you're going to make your money. Now, with Xbox's Game Pass service, all of their first-party games are put on there day one anyway. And with their xCloud service, you're going to be able to play these games streaming on a phone, a tablet, or, of course, your consoles. Now, where are you going to make your money? Your $500 console after you've put maybe, I don't know, a couple $100 into it, shipping, store space, or are you going to make your money on a subscription service that's, $20-30 a month every month for a whole generation? I mean, let's say your average generation is 5 years, $30 a month. I mean, come on, you do the math. They're playing the forward-thinking game here, and so with not making a console exclusive in the first year, you're really opening up more people to these services, to where if you have your Xbox One, your Xbox One X, you don't have to jump and pay an extra $600. They'd rather you be paying $30 every month, which is more palatable, and keep you going. I mean, hell, $30 a month, you go just keep that rolling. All of a sudden, they've made that $600 over and over and over again. And let's also think about this, and this is kind of specific to Xbox, because like I said, their first-party lineup is usually, okay. But I mean, in that first year, think about the first year of the Xbox One. First year of the Xbox One, I mainly played Battlefield. Did play Dead Rising. I'll give you that. Gosh, what came out that time? The Rare Replay, and that's definitely Xbox, but it's because they bought Rare, and that was really stuff that already existed. I mean, that first year, usually, you're not getting the big games, you're not getting... Heck, think about the Switch. Mario didn't even come out till the second year, I think, or maybe even it was the second year. But I'm just saying, there's a big gap here where, most people are trying to kind of cross over the generation. You got a lot of games that come out twice. I remember Battlefield, I think it's Battlefield 4 came out on the 360, and then you had to get it again on Xbox One. That first year, it's kind of a muddle anyway. So a lot of people are freaking out, oh, they're not having their, why would I get an Xbox One X the first year? The reason is the same reason, Series X. The reason is the same reason why you'd buy an Xbox One X now or last year. And that is the better console as far as just raw power. I'm not saying it's a better console, like, fanboys attack me. I just mean raw power. I mean, if I'm going to be playing, the most, up current gen game, Star Wars, the new Star Wars Fallen Order. I've seen the PS4 Pro, I've seen the Xbox One X. Yes, they both look great. But, seeing as how I already have an Xbox One X, I'm probably going to get it on that. It's more powerful, it's going to have better load times, it's going to look a little cleaner. It's just going to look a little better. And that's Xbox's strategy. I think they're more like, hey, you can buy this top tier console day one, and any game that comes out is going to be optimized the best you're going to be able to, if you're a console gamer. And, all of our exclusives, we're going to kind of jump that gap. I don't think this is a bad thing. I think a lot of people are worried that it makes them look like, like they're not trying to do, they're going to lose sales or something. They don't care. They're not trying to sell consoles. I don't even think they're trying to sell their games, and that's evident with Game Pass. I mean, why would you go out and buy Gears of War 5 on day one when you can just download it for free because you already have a Game Pass subscription? I think Xbox is thinking 3 steps ahead, and I really don't think this is a big a deal as people are making it out to be. Anywho, that's my soapbox for that. And as I said, we're going to open up a limited run game today. I'm not going to do a review on it because it's actually a game that's already been out. I know it's in here. Usually I forget because it takes so long. But we're just going to go through it and see what kind of cool stuff you can expect from what's in this box. Alright guys, let's dig into it. And as we always know here, first things first, safety first. Got the power glove back. I missed you, buddy. Anyway, let's see what a limited run has to offer. And yeah. So I am a huge NT Creates fan. I mean, who isn't? If you've played any of their games, you're gonna kind of know what I mean. The graphics, the sprite work is always amazing. And so today we are opening up the Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger X. If you haven't played Gunvolt, I would definitely seek it out. They actually have a physical copy that you can get for the Switch. And here's a fun fact. I don't know why, but that game has actually jumped up in price quite a bit. But if you can find it used at GameStop, it's actually still very reasonable. So that's actually where I got my copy recently. I kept kind of passing, and just to get some dexterity. Glove off, knife's done. So, like I said, definitely be on the lookout for the Gunvolt games. But this is the Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger. If you've ever actually played the series, this is kind of your rival character. Think, if you're talking Mega Man, think Proto Man. maybe if you're talking like Battle Network, definitely Proto Man from that. But anyway, let's open this guy up and see what we got. It's weird, the flap is in the front. That's atypical. So, opening this guy up. Very interesting box. Oh, it's because they have a pin. That is cool. I love enamel pins. So that's actually the logo for the main character. Let's see what else this guy comes with. So we got the game. We'll go open that in a second. And here we go. Love to see an original soundtrack. Especially because the music in this game is really great. So that's cool. How many tracks is it? 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 tracks. Pretty nice. One of those little thin packs. And it looks like a poster. I will not unfold it all the way as you will not have room to see it. But it looks like it's mainly the box art anyway. So I lied, it looks like I gotta be a little unsafe here just to get a little cut on this guy. Whoop. Back to safety. Always cap your blades, kids. So, let's see. With this, so this isn't actually done by limited run. It's just sold by them. So let us see if we get lucky in the... Nope. And the reversible art is actually kind of lame too. But, I mean, still, this is a great game. Maybe here in this last segment, I will maybe show a little gameplay, maybe from the trailer or something. Just so you can kind of get a feel of the sprite work. In fact, I'm assuming because I'm talking so long that I'm showing it right now. But if whatever you're watching on screen right now interests you, then you should definitely give this game a shot. And really just look up Inti Creates on Google and just kind of look at a list of their games. I mean, you can really see some of the awesome stuff that they've been making. Anyway, that's going to do it for us today. Yeah, you know, what do you guys feel about this strategy with Xbox? Do you think they're making a mistake, maybe? Or do you kind of see that they're not trying to really sell consoles as much as trying to sell their service? Go ahead and throw your comments down below. Go ahead and like the video and all that. Remember, we have the giveaway going on. So hopefully one of you lucky viewers will be winning here in the next few weeks. And, also, what'd you think of this limited run unboxing? Pretty cool, I think. And that's going to do it for us today. As always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoy making these videos every week, and it's always fun doing this kind of stuff. So, as we say here on the channel, take it easy.